here's just a quick tutorial on how to use Microsoft Word. First, you don't have File anymore. Now you have a new Microsoft Word 2007 drop-down box, and this is where you're able to do all of the same things. So, if you need to do File, just go here. Next, you can do Quick Save. So instead of going to File, Save, all you have to do is click on the Save button right here. It also has Undo, Spell Check, Print, and New Document. And if you want to take any of those off or add any more to that list, all you have to go to is this drop-down box right here. Okay, next I'm going to start on the home page. This is all the same as old Word used to be. Now the new default setting is Calibri, but if you want to change it back to Times New Roman, it's no problem. You can just go ahead and go down here and Times New Roman will be back. Okay, then next on paragraph, the old Word you had to go through a couple steps in order to double space things, and now you won't have to. All you have to do is highlight what you want, go to paragraph and 2.0, and it'll automatically double space it for you. And this is all the same as the old Word used to be, and all this pretty much is showing you is you can change what the words look like if you're writing a research paper and you need a heading, or if you need a different format. All you have to do is click on there. Alright, next over here is something that I think is really useful in my classroom when I'm doing my PEP forms, is I can go to replace. So I click on replace, and I'm going to click on the word I'm going to find the word Manili and replace it with the word school. And this has been really useful when you have about 5 names that are doing in the same place in the document. You don't want to have to search for them. Say you want to change John's name to Bill. You don't have to go through and type all that out. All you have to go to is find and replace, and then it'll automatically do it for you. So on here now it says CC School MS, and I'm going to go ahead and undo that, so now it'll show me CC Manili again. Alright, next, insert. This is where you can insert pictures. This is what it's mostly used for. But for clip art, I don't really like using clip art. I don't think it looks very professional. So what I'm going to show you how to do is just insert a picture. I found this on Google Images, so you just go to Google, and then up in the top left-hand corner you click on Images, and then you can find pictures that way. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this into my Word document. So I click on Copy Image, and then I go to Paste, or Copy Image, Paste, there we go. Okay, so now it's showing up in our Word document. And if you want to format this, you click on the picture so that it has the bullets all around it. You go to Format, Picture, and then I go to Text Wrapping Tight, and then you're able to move the picture around however you want it. It's a lot more useful than if it's in line with something. You can move it around anywhere on the page. You can also add borders. You can also change the shape of the picture. It's really cool the way that the new Word has it set up. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Insert, and I'm going to show you how you can also do word art. So if you want to type in anything here, this is just like the old Word where you could insert different color lettering, and this is exactly the same. So click on that. Okay, next, page layout. So if it's not highlighted up here, all you have to do is click on your page again and it'll be highlighted. So for margins, you can go ahead, and if you want narrower margins, if you need to fit more on a page, then you just click on margins. Then orientation, I'm going to change this to a portrait. So now I have a portrait page instead of a landscape. It's a lot easier than the old one used to be too. Next, for columns, I already have words on here, and so it's easiest to make columns if you type everything out first and then put them into columns later. So I'm going to highlight these 2 words that I've already typed out. I'm going to move them into 2 columns, then move my picture down here. So 2 columns or 3 columns, and it's able to show you, yes. But normally it would be 2 columns. Alright, next for references. This is something that you probably won't be using much in your classroom at all. This is if you are doing professional papers and you need to insert bibliographies. Alright, next, mailings. This is another thing you probably won't be using. You use this in conjunction with Outlook, and so if that's something you want to do, I can go ahead and show you how to do that. Next, review. Here's where if you want to do spelling grammar here, you go to review. But remember, I also have it up here on my quick check off so that I can do that. Next, how to use, I can look at this word as a thesaurus. So for I can just highlight use, and then these are all the synonyms for use. Then if you also want to, you are able to translate words on here. All you have to do is choose, again, highlight the word that you want to look up, and you go to translate, and I'm going to change it from English to Spanish. You can change it to English to French, and it shows you how to translate those words. Okay, then this is probably all you will be using this screen for. View, you can just use different views of how it will work. I'm going to go back to view, but most likely you want to keep it on print layout. And add-ins, this is with Bluetooth, so you probably won't be using that much. Okay, again, this is pretty much just a quick review of how to use Word. If you have any other questions, just go ahead and ask. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something.